I'm Alex.
And I'm Teddy.
And I'm Spencer.
And we are
The Button Mappers.
Hey, the Button Mappers.
Ever started recording?
All right, started.
Da 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 da
No.
da da da
Da da da da. Da 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 da.
What is this?
Ocarina.
Oh, that's not what we're doing.
I thought you guys were doing Adam's Family.
Dude,
The Banjo family.
we need a very dramatic entry for this game. This is like we need Macho Man Randy Savage.
Yeah, today we're playing Banjo-Pilot.
I thought when you said dramatic, you're gonna be like, guys, welcome to the map out or Banjo-Pilot, the
Guys,
best game of all time.
this is the one. This is the only. This is the only game that matters. Metallica said it in their hit song.
This is the map out to end all map outs.
There will be no more map outs after this. We go out on this.
Banjo motherfucking Pilot.
I'm just going to apologize to our listeners ahead of time right now and just say I am so sorry.
You need no context for this map out. Enjoy.
Context.
And I'm also going to put in there, it's not my idea.
Yes, it was. Yes, it was. Don't you lie. You said
I actually
this thing
don't
Banjo
know. I don't know whose idea this was.
This is Spencer's
But it
first
wasn't mine.
Banjo-Kazooie game. Let it be known.
It actually is.
Yeah, we've been talking forever about how we wanted to do Banjo-Tooie, but we come back with Pilot.
What have we done wrong?
We've
It's like-
done ukulele and Pilot before Tooie. What the fuck's wrong with this?
It's like that one meme where it's talking to that the pawn star guy or pawn shop guy. And it's like, I want to do Banjo-Tooie. It's like, the best I can do is Pilot.
But technically, last November, and I will say we were supposed to have my buddy Damon on this episode,
Hey.
because he was with us last year for Diddy Kong Racing. And technically, we'll go into we'll talk about some of the history in a minute. Technically, Banjo-Pilot is a pseudo sequel in a way to Diddy Kong Racing. So it felt right having Damon here, and Damon completed this game. He did everything. He's sick today, so if you're listening to this podcast, Damon couldn't make it. Please leave a nice note for him in the comments, telling them to get better.
You should have just ended at he's sick. He completed everything. He's sick.
He's sick. Sick.
Something's wrong with him. He completed everything. He got the last jiggy note on every stage. Absolute mad
Dude,
lad.
okay?
Dude, I was checking my rare replay progress today, and I have 90% on nuts and bolts.
That's nuts.
That's nuts.
And bolts.
And bolts.
And bolts.
It's really nuts and butts. That's what the game's called.
Are there a lot?
So if anybody knows anything about Banjo, it's this guy. I'm pointing at myself.
For the audio listeners. So for the audio listeners and the visual listeners, because you can listen to visuals, you should check out our podcast, The Button Mappers, on Apple.
What?
Cut out the end there.
That's Alex's job. Fill in.
Oh, Apple.
Get in your plane, fasten your seatbelts, and take off over to Apple Podcasts and Spotify. But if you look to your right, you'll be flying right above the Discord. Forget to drop in.
Okay. And then navigate your way to the subscribe button. Take a hard right on that like button. Drift over to the comments and leave us a nice message. And ring that victory bell to make sure you get all of our content as soon as we upload it.
For Pokuary with Victory Bell. Spencer's favorite Pokemon.
There you go. It is.
Confirmed.
So what
Victory bell.
is? So what is Banjo-Pilot?
One might ask.
Well, let me tell you.
We got the Banjo Boys here.
Could somebody tell me what Banjo-Pilot is? I would like to know.
Banjo-Pilot originally started life as Donkey Kong Pilot. That's true. Then Microsoft bought Rare, and they said, "Oh shit, can't use Donkey Kong anymore."
On the Nintendo Game Boy.
So they plucked out all the Donkey Kong characters, popped in Banjo, and said, "All right, it's good enough."
Is that really what happened?
Yeah, basically, they actually did want to. After they shifted development, they ditched what they had done on Donkey Kong, and they wanted to do a fully 3D game on the Game Boy Advance. So there actually is. You can find footage of a fully 3D version of Banjo-Pilot. Looks pretty impressive, but there was they decided there was too much slowdown to sell that game.
Damn.
So what they did was they went back to what they had done for Donkey Kong Pilot, and then replaced everything with Banjo characters. There's even some levels where all they did in the background was switch some like graphic assets, and it's the same.
That's true. So you're telling me while we have like 80 Ace of Combat games, we could get one Donkey Kong Banjo-Pilot in 3D?
Not on the Game Boy Advance, apparently. I don't know.
That makes sense.
It's pretty impressive if you look at like the footage of what they had done for that 3D version.
Mm-hmm.
It's just, there that was a weird time, man. Trying to put like 3D games on the Game Boy Advance, it was almost like why?
You know what else is impressive? Banjo-Pilot.
Yeah, it's fasten your seatbelts, take off. I already did this.
Yes.
Shit.
Okay.
Fasten your seatbelts and take off. We're getting into Banjo-Pilot.
Before you hop in the plane, let's first talk about our history with the Banjo series.
Spencer.
Oh, really? Okay, my history with the Banjos. I've picked up a controller and played Banjo-Kazooie before, for all of like 10 minutes. I've played ukulele, so like a neighbor of Banjo-Kazooie. And then I played Diddy Kong Racing, if that counts. Teddy's holding up the number 3. Oh, he wants me to make the reference because we call ukulele Banjo 3E.
Mm-hmm.
So I think that's what he's motioning for.
Yes.
Yes, I've played a Banjo 3E.
Thank you, Spencer. Thank you for your service.
Yeah, thank you for your service. I like Banjo.
Do you play?
No, I mean it's no secret that I'm a huge fan of Rareware, and I have Banjo-Kazooie's my favorite N64 game, and I've played all the Banjo titles, including this one and Grunty's Revenge and Nuts and Bolts and Banjo-Tooie and Diddy Kong Racing, and even the Xbox 360 version of Sonic and Sega All-Stars Racing had Banjo-Kazooie in it. And that's who I use in that fucking game. So, you get off my ass. I love Banjo. He's my boy. Banjo boy.
Let the evidence show that nobody's on his ass right now.
Off my ass!
Alex is actually not showing his ass, so we'll never know.
Get off of it!
There's something intruding the ass that he's asking to stop.
Damn it!
Speaking of butt plugs, Banjo onesie, banjo onesie.
I could see you in one of those.
Me?
Yeah.
Thanks. I guess. Kazooie was my jam. It was good. I liked it, but I really liked 2E even more. 3E was okay. And now we're playing 4E today.
No, technically this. Technically you're right, but you're also wrong.
Because it's like
Technically, this is-
Grunty's Revenge or something.
That's the most
Grunty's-
interesting statement
Grunty's-
ever.
Grunty's Revenge would have been 3, yeah. So like I said, technically this is 4E, but
Oh, so we've been wrong. Ukulele's a banjo 5E.
oh, technically that'd be 6E because nuts and bolts is 5E, and then
Ooh.
6E would be the ukulele. But this is the last time Banjo will make an appearance on a Nintendo console until Smash Brothers on the Switch. The way to go out.
So technically, Smash Ultimate is Banjo 7.
Banjo 7. No, well, the Impossible Lair, right? So really,
No.
it's like Banjo 80.
Because that's really Donkey Kong Country 4E.
Oh, okay. So yeah. So Smash is Banjo.
Wait,
7.
there's been 80 renditions of Banjo-Kazooie?
Man, I wish.
Imagine. The gaming landscape is not as you know it.
Been living most our lives, living in a banjo paradise.
And we're flying on out through the form of Banjo-Pilot. Let's give a brief overview. What is Banjo-Pilot even?
As our special guest Coolio would explain, it's a plane racing game. Like not plane as in like
Boring.
boring. Plane.
Well, it's
as in,
that
like-
too.
Plane as in like you're driving planes and it's a kart racer.
You're driving planes?
Plane
flying
carts.
You're still driving them.
Maybe piloting them?
No, you're driving. It's Banjo Driver.
No, you're boating them.
So it's you drive the planes. And it's a kart racer, but with planes, a plane racer, and it stems from Diddy Kong Racing. I guess the planes in that game is what they were supposed to be stemming from, but like, all right, sure, whatever. Do a racing game with planes. Banjo Driver.
If you've always dreamed of playing as Jinjo, this is your game. If Mumbo Jumbo segments in 2E weren't enough, Banjo-Pilot's for you. If you always wanted a standalone Kazooie game without the banjo, then look no further than Banjo-Pilot.
Whatever. We all know the best is Humba Wumba.
Humba humba.
It's
It's-
the only Humba I would let get my Wumba.
As it says on the box art, it's dope. In the words of
So what it
3-6
says on the box
Mafia, you've got to stay fly, I. As Grunty would say, yeah. I'm losing my marbles. Okay, Banjo-Pilot. This is your captain speaking.
Is there a plot, a pilot to this pilot? Oh, story. Here we go. What is the story?
Spencer,
Oh my God! This is the smallest story section we've ever had.
where?
Thank Christ.
Okay, story.
Story
This is
4.
coming from the
Okay.
Banjo-Kazooie wiki.
Fandom.
According to Rare, there is no story to the game. Although it can be assumed that Cheeto lost all of his pages, and Banjo and his friends must retrieve them by completing race courses. Why is that how you would do it? As Grunty is still in her original form, it can also be assumed this is the first game in the series, apart from Digger. That's a good point. Grunty's not dead, or like in a robot suit, or anything like that.
You would know.
Here's the really real story behind this. I like that it starts out with according to Rare, there is no story. So somewhere, somehow, somebody questioned Rare and they said, like there was like in a big forum or something. Somebody raised their hand like, pick me, and then Rare said, yeah, you, what's up? And he said, what's the story of Banjo-Pilot? And then, so Ray would have had to have officially announced there is none.
I like the idea that like they were in like an interview with like IGN or something, and they're like,
Yeah,
so tell us about your new game, Banjo-Pilot. What's the plot? No, there is none.
there's one.
I will say on the back of the GBA box art, the head caption is "Bears no longer need a bird to fly." There are several captions. So you won the races. Will you win the dogfight? And then lastly, race through 16 worlds from the Banjo universe.
Wow.
Are you inspired yet?
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
I'm looking at bottles.
That Spiral Mountain was super cool.
You guys ready to hop into the levels?
Let's fill up your cups because we're going to the Grand Prix.
Who'd you guys race with?
Mumbo.
I use Kazooie.
I use Banjo.
I'm literally playing it right now, so I know what the hell we're talking about.
This is the live map out. Alex is playing the game as we speak.
So
Spiral Mountain.
Wait a sec. What cup is this?
Oh shit. Honeycomb.
Now, why did it say honeycomb / pumpkin cup? Is that the other one?
Because Grunty, you play them all backwards.
Gotcha.
So it's like mirrored. So honeycomb is the bottles version, and pumpkin is the Grunty version.
Right. So, yes, Spiral Mountain, where it all began.
Dun, 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 dun.
Well, if only that was the music that played. It's more like.
Welcome to Spiral Mountain.
My name is Banjo, and I'll be your
Now,
host.
little banjo fact for Spencer: Spiral Mountain is actually where the Banjo-Kazooie games start.
Yeah.
Is at Spiral Mountain. That's where Banjo lives.
Now, this is a story all about how Banjo's world is upside down. I'd like to take a minute. Stand right there. We're going to climb a Spiral Mountain and pull your hair.
I'll tell you a story about a bird and a bear.
Hey. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, dun, dun. Spencer, color check.
Green.
Thank you.
It's the green level. There are lots of trees. You can see Spiral Mountain in the background, and the shape is a circle.
Yeah, this corresponds with my notes. So for Spiral Mountain, if I was to describe it in one word, it would be circular. And it has trees, the notes, and a boost pad.
Yeah, can't forget about that boost pad.
Again, remember, viewer or listener or viewer, I did apologize at the beginning of this, so I just want to reiterate my apology right now.
No, don't apologize. If they clicked on the Banjo-Pilot map out, this is what they deserve.
Just own it.
Well,
just own it,
punishing
Spencer.
them?
No,
No.
We're informing them. Okay, these are like key details.
Okay.
The trees look like paper cutouts, and your plane will crash and then pop back up. How do you guys like the mechanics?
Oh my god. Okay, I don't. Can we bring it up? This is why, if you fly off the course onto the grass, does your plane slow down? That's not how planes work.
You didn't know this? This is physics. If you fly over grass, it actually slows your plane down, and that's what causes turbulence.
Stupid as fucking, like, they couldn't just like put up like walls or just like, I don't know, they're just like, no, if you drive off in the grass, it slows your plane. It's like, what are you talking about? It's a plane.
It's a bird. It's a plane. No, it's Banjo.
It's Banjo. It doesn't make any sense. You're right. And theoretically, you could just fly in a big circle.
Which is what this stage is.
Big circle. Which I just got first on. Are you guys proud of me?
He's showing us the screen.
Yep. I'm going to
Yeah.
leave
You
this
guys.
in for the audio listeners, just so you know.
There's the footage of the game for you guys.
He got once.
That's good. That's real good.
Yeah, the frame rate's great.
It's good for me.
Plus, it looks like 1 FPS.
For me, it looks like beautiful 345 FPS.
Okay,
Oh
From
shit!
That's the future.
good to know.
I'm not saying I'm from the future. It's just saying.
Right.
It. I guess we could talk about some of the other, like all the mechanics, right? Like, you can fly up and then down, and then left
Yes.
and right.
You can.
It has this cool thing called verticality that kart racers usually don't have,
Mm.
and then does almost nothing with it.
Because all the levels are flat.
Yeah.
It's almost like this shouldn't have been on the GBA.
Almost like this shouldn't exist at all.
Whoever's
you know,
mowing the lawn is doing a great job. I just want to applaud them. The grass is very well kept.
You can drift with your shoulder buttons, and you can do a what's it called, Teddy?
The spin thing.
Spiral,
Yeah, like a
aileron roll,
come on, you should know. You're a Star Fox fan.
aileron.
You do that. You can also shoot
Pellets.
your enemies.
Your BB gun.
Shoot them down.
There's items.
There's a couple.
With your eggs and shoes and
Lightning.
a UFO.
Ice cubes.
Basically Mario Kart items.
Mm-hmm.
'Cause I think Rare was just they were like, let's just call it a day, guys.
15 more to go.
Okay, next race. I have to load it up. Jinx's Dune. Dune. Like the movie.
Yes.
Dunes.
Dunes. And the
Jinxie's
book.
Dunes.
It was a book first. Did you know?
Yeah, I know that.
Jinxie.
Did you read the book, Dunes?
Jinxie's.
Did you read The Dunes? Is how you're supposed to ask it.
Oh, this one's orange. This is an orange one.
It's sand.
Sand.
So, as a fellow Banjo fan, tell me about your experience with Jinxie's Dunes, Alex.
Why is it not Goby?
Who the hell is Jinxie, and where are the dunes?
Yeah, why is it not Goby's Valley?
Okay, first off, color check.
Orange.
Spencer, can you verify?
I mean, it's, orange, yellow. It's got the sand effect. It looks like sand.
Okay. The sand of time that you can't get back.
Yeah, there's ostriches on the side of the courses.
If I had,
Can you put up like the map of the track so we can see like what it looks like?
you're asking a
Finished the
lot.
race. I'm currently racing in the race.
I don't care if you win or lose. I just want to see the track.
I care.
All right, after you
Oh my
win,
Hold on.
God.
I would describe this stage as circular,
I'm on lap 2.
and it has that kind of twilight effect in the background. There are 2 boost pads back to back, giving you that extra sense of speed.
But it doesn't. Yeah. Occasionally, what they'll do, and I don't know if they do it here. I don't remember. But they'll raise a boost thing so it's in the air. So you have to hit it when you're in the air,
Mhm.
like higher in the air. So that's nifty.
Yes.
And you said they don't use verticality.
I mean, that's it.
Yeah.
That's it. That's where it ends.
They definitely don't use horizontality.
Yeah.
I like that
It's
word. Horizontality.
I will say this game is okay. And now you're showing me that you won.
You
but
just
you're-
showed me. You just told me to show you the track.
Yeah, I literally wanted to see the track. Like so I could see if there's any good twists or not.
Oh,
you're showing me-
No, it's a circle.
It's a great shape. Great shape
All
for a
right.
track.
What about Freeze Easy? Can we just go to the next one? Freeze Easy Peak?
This is the real peak of the journey.
This is a classic. Freeze Easy
Now, are
Peak.
all these? I guess I'll ask are all of these specific to the game Banjo-Kazooie?
We don't know who the hell Jinx's Valley is, but Freeze Easy Peak is. It's from the first game.
Yeah, so
Okay.
far.
The giant snowman that you see in the background was climbable.
Yeah. We're 2 for 3 right now as far as narrative consistency.
Okay.
Jinxie's Dunes is in the precursor, which we never played. So, Freeze Easy Peak, I would describe it as rectangular. Can I get a color check?
Blue.
Okay. You do have the snowman from Banjo 1 and killer whales from Sonic Adventure,
Oh yeah, they are from Sonic Adventure, aren't they?
which we will be mapping out.
That's it. That's pretty ambitious.
Yes. I'm looking forward to Sonic Adventure, right, Spencer?
Yeah, Sonic Adventure check.
Kind of. I'm interested.
See, here's the thing: if we make you survive the Banjo-Pilot map out, you can survive Sonic Adventure.
They have boost pads that are like right next to each other, so it's like hard to pick. And then there's also a part where the road narrows just slightly.
Which one do I pick?
I would ask Alex to show us the track, but he doesn't seem to be interested in that. So I'll just say,
I have to win.
why do you have to win? You've already beaten this.
Because I'm a true gamer. Fine, here, look. There's the fucking. That's the track. You like it?
See, like the map.
I mean,
the map's
I
actually
think
kind of
that's
unique.
pretty helpful.
Yeah.
Now you're making me lose.
I never looked. I didn't even notice there was a radar. Wait, I did.
So
But I
yeah,
just
on
didn't
this
look at the
one,
map.
it's almost like a square, but on the bottom part of it, you can go up and then back down to finish it. So
Right.
it's a little different.
Yeah, I would describe it as like like dental fillings.
It's got some nice sharp turns. You might have to use your shoulder buttons.
Yeah.
Sort of
Put
like a
your shoulders into it, roll them a bit.
classic.
Aileron roll.
Kind of. Hey, I still got first, and you even fucked me up, Spencer. Isn't that cool?
It's real neat.
Very-
Do you
very
want to talk about the next one?
Yeah.
I was gonna say the turns in that one reminded me of classic F-Zero.
Well,
Let's keep
if
going.
you thought Freeze Easy Peak was at the peak of Banjo-Pilot's performance, look no further than the next stage, Hellfire Peaks.
What game does this hail from, Teddy?
Banjo-Tooie.
Oh, so this was in that?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
They had like a little frost fire thing going on.
Yeah, that's kind of like they miss an opportunity because in Tui, a Hellfire Peak is next to the Frost place, so they're like it's like an ice and a fire level in one, and they miss an opportunity to make an ice and fire track.
They missed a lot of opportunity here to
That's
do
what- yeah,
anything
well,
with fire and or ice, besides give you ice cubes if you're in first place.
Do you want to know some fun trivia about Hellfire Peaks?
Yeah.
Yeah, go ahead.
And this is according to the wiki, the fire side of Hellfire Peaks was mentioned by Goby in the first game in Click Clock Wood after Banjo and Kazooie pound on the camel's back to release water into a tall flower. He states that he is fed up with the duo and decides to head to the lava world, referring to the fire side. The fire side was originally going to be included in Banjo-Kazooie as Mount Fire Eyes, but was cut until Banjo-Tooie because of time constraints. However, players believe he originally meant that he was going to this scrapped world.
Well, if you go to Hellfire Peak in Tui, Goby is there.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, neat. Still continuity there.
Yeah, he retired Hellfire Peak.
In this game, I would describe Hellfire Peaks as curvy rectangular with columns and bridges.
With what?
Columns and bridges.
What's the first part?
Columns. What do you want? So what do you want?
What do you want?
What do you want?
Columns and bridges.
Oh.
No, he just wants columns.
Which this leads us to what I think is probably the most interesting part of this is it turns into a combat at the end of the courses.
A
The combat
fight to the
racer?
death.
Yeah.
A Royal Rumble?
Sorry.
It's not quite a Royal Rumble, Teddy.
Okay. How far off are we?
Pretty far off. This is more of a dog fight.
Got you.
but you don't fight a dog. You actually fight a bird, and that bird is Kazooie.
Kazooie,
Yeah, I kind of like the mechanics here. It's kind of cool.
Yeah.
Oh, tell us more about what you like.
Tell me more. Tell me more.
Yeah, I just like that
You like
it's
to fly.
it's one. You're chasing Kazooie, and then it'll switch over to Kazooie chasing you. And there's items you can get, and you just gotta dodge as best you can. There's some tension there. I liked it.
Nice.
Yeah, it's definitely unique, and a cool way to end a cup. Especially because you're playing on a Game Boy Advance, and you're probably playing by yourself. You don't have friends that you're going to be playing this with.
Oof.
Let's be real. So
Ouch.
to end off each to end off each cup with this kind of like boss fight competition's cool. I like how you fly behind them for a while and you try to shoot them, and then you have to switch and they have to try to shoot you, and it's like, yeah, it's fun. It's like a cool back and forth.
Missed
Alex
opportunity
stuck in
for
some
narrative exposition. Like this is the secret to how Banjo and Kazooie first locked arms.
I like that Alex snuck in that really painful bit of self-reflection in this Banjo-Pilot map out.
Yeah, right. Some kid comes on this video and is like, "Yeah, Banjo-Pilot was like my jam back in the day," and Alex is like, "If you played this, you had no friends."
No friends.
I mean,
Piece of shit.
I played it.
Back in the days.
And look at me, I'm fine.
You played it as like a 30-year-old man.
So next, yeah, it's not the same ring
I
to
mean,
it.
technically
Do
we
you
all
guys
did,
wanna-
but
Do you guys want to hear Mumbo Jumbo say his name over and over again?
that was not Mumbo.
Where's he? He's right there. He won't do it this time. He usually goes Mumbo Jumbo. Mumbo Jumbo.
He's scary. Banjo's
Jumbo.
pretty scary too. He's doing like a. Is he stretching? He's like at the gym.
Yeah, look at that.
Oh yeah, he is.
Kazooie's
going
the
back and
weirdest.
forth.
It's like a robot.
Alex would get along with Kazooie, I assume. Being a robot.
What? Wait, that episode isn't out yet.
All right, Jiggy Cup.
Let's get
I
jiggy
did
with
it.
it. Na 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 na.
Hold
Na
on,
na
I'm
na
not
na
there
na
yet.
na. Getting Banjo with it.
I have to switch cups. Hold on.
How dare you?
I'm sure our listeners are really excited to hear you switch
Just
between
I'm
cups.
Be
Playing
here
this in real time.
now.
I'm gonna play as Humble Wumba. She's my girl.
I need you to lean into
All right.
the podcast.
Jiggy. Okay, here we go. Treasure Trove Cove. Teddy, do the music. That's not how Treasure Trove Cove goes.
In Banjo-Pilot it is.
Oh,
Yeah,
oh.
we're playing Banjo-Pilot, not Banjo-Kazooie. Don't you remember?
Missed
I don't remember how it
opportunities.
goes. How does it actually
Uh,
go?
Treasure. I'm reading here that Treasure Trove Cove is the second world in Banjo-Kazooie. I don't know if you knew that.
I did.
Oh, okay.
I
can't help that.
Under the sea.
Under the sea. Life's much better on N64.
Take it from
Banjo-Kazooie.
me. We're at Treasure Trove.
How's it going, Alex?
It is a cove.
Are you winning?
I'm flying. Yeah.
I've got some trivia here. This level was originally called Hammerhead Beach in the
Okay.
beta, but was changed to its current name before the final release.
Whoa.
Color check?
Whoa.
Beach.
I love beach color.
Beach color.
So blue and yellow.
That's probably a crayon. You know, crayon makes stupid ass fucking colors. It's probably a beach one.
I would describe Treasure Trove Cove as round. It has palm trees and bridges. And there are the...
I got second.
You'll have to show us. Let it be known. Apparently, this one has some difficulty. He got tuned.
There it is.
You got some great bridges in there.
F.
You have the
Dual
towers
bridges.
that were in Treasure Trove Cove on the N64, just in the middle of the ocean.
Yeah, I didn't see the racetrack in that game.
Yeah. Weird.
All right, next one is Clanker's River.
Ooh, do you know who Clinker is?
Mm-mm.
Ooh, Clinker.
It's Clanker.
Big old robotic fish boy. You had to go inside of him on Banjo 1.
Okay, so this isn't a level from it, but it is a reference to a character.
Yeah, he's in the background. Big old Clanker. You had to
Gotcha.
you had to do this really stressful part in Banjo 1 where you swam underneath them and like you had to like unlock this lock underwater to like free him, but it's very stressful because you have to like swim through the key underwater and it's very deep and you can't breathe underwater because you're a bear. So it's a very stressful section.
It's really hard for bears. You know, they're
Very
not
hard
being
for
able to breathe
bears
underwater.
Breathe underwater. I
Yeah.
don't know what planet. On my planet, bears don't breathe underwater.
These poor gamer bears. They're just, they're at a disadvantage. It's like it's trying to
Poor guys.
use the controller, and it's just like, I can't breathe.
It's not working.
I don't know what's happening.
Bear count.
Bears and the birds.
I'm just reading that this game came out in 2005.
Yeah.
Jesus.
Same year as
One of the great achievements of 2005.
the Nintendo Wii.
And 360.
I would describe Clanker's River as curvy and lush.
Kirby?
Curvy, as in Vlad.
It kind of looks like a middle finger.
Interesting. That's maybe what the point is. It's a big
Yeah.
F you.
Right. It's the hidden message.
Hey, you Banjo fans.
Color count?
Green.
Yeah. So
Weird,
green
right?
level.
Because like Clanker was like the garbage level in Kazooie.
Now, if they were to take this level, I got second again. If they were to take this level and just replace the background with the Spiral Mountain background, could you tell a difference?
No.
No.
Yeah, no. Probably not.
Except for the middle
Grunty
finger.
Industries is next.
Ooh. Tell us about Grunty Industries. Any fun facts?
Well, I know that it's the sixth world found in Banjo-Tooie.
Mm-hmm.
It's a...
And you just knew that?
Well, I didn't know that. I know it now. It
Okay.
consists of a giant pollution spewing factory and the area around it.
You're not wrong.
All right, now I'm looking up some trivia for you.
What do you think the social commentary on pollution is?
Well,
Pollution is bad.
Yeah, absolutely. They said there was no story to this game, but actually, they're telling you about burning fossil fuels.
I wonder what kind of fuel our planes take.
Self-satisfaction.
Jinjos.
By using a glitch, the player can enter in Grunty Industries without Chuffy. See here.
What?
So what, you're sitting, Stephen Hawking style?
Stephen Hawking style. You mean like, because you can't do anything else? Is that Stephen Hawking style?
I am Banjo.
what is Stephen Hawking style?
Watch out, Gruntilda.
I am coming for you.
I am coming for you.
The level was originally meant for Banjo-Kazooie, but was out due to time constraints. It is unknown what the difference was between the original concept and the reworked version.
Okay. I would describe Grunty Industries as complex, with magma and nondescript. There are not enough buildings, or there are buildings, but they're just boring. They're like cities.
There's like metal pillars everywhere.
feel like I'm in Detroit, becoming human.
I'm human.
The more I play this, the more I understand my human condition.
Bedtime stories with Stephen Hawking.
I love the idea of Stephen Hawking style in a chair. I'm just trying to figure out what that is. With various concepts that could be. Strap in.
Stephen Hawking style.
That's how you win all the races in Banjo-Pilot. You have to play the Stephen Hawking style.
It could be as grand as like he uses his vast knowledge of physics to like explode somehow and go faster than anybody else. I don't know.
Or you're just like in an Afterburger arcade, like completely stationary. Just wobbling.
He's like, out of my way.
Oh my god. That'll be a great racing game. Next up is Goby's Valley.
Oh, we talked about Goby earlier. Remember that?
Yeah, we're back to basically the same level as the
This
Dune
is the
one.
same fucking thing. It's just with the Goby background.
Color check?
Orange.
Okay.
This is the 6th world Banjo and Kazooie visit in Banjo-Kazooie.
Mm-hmm.
Whoa.
I got 3 words for this. Flat,
Arizona.
fast, Goby.
There's no trivia for this.
Did you know
Basically,
Goby
Arizona.
is a camel?
I
And
didn't
he
know
has
that.
a valley?
He smokes the cigarettes. Camel cigarettes.
You thought the
I
Grand
wouldn't do
Canyon
that.
was impressive. Well, wait till you see Goby's Valley.
Welcome to my valley.
Is that how Goby sounds?
Yeah. Welcome to my valley.
With all the smoking he does, that makes sense. It's probably got a pretty gruff
Enjoy,
voice.
enjoy the valley.
To your left, you'll see the tobacco fields. Under the pyramid, we got my secret stash of mouth tobacco.
And then our boss is Humba.
Yeah, I'm a girl.
She's humble.
Wumba.
I can't really say anything about
You're
this because we already
beautiful.
talked about everything
You're
that we can talk about
beautiful.
with Kazooie.
So do a Humba Wumba character analysis.
You're beautiful. That's true.
Let me look up Humba.
She has stats of 4, 2, and 3.
Oh, she has stats. I'll tell you that. Oh, gosh, she has stats.
She goes Humba.
Oh, this is Humba?
Yeah, I told you.
Dang.
No, look at her.
What a hottie. Humba the hottie.
I call it cultural appropriation.
No, I call it just appropriate enough.
Alex is like, you could appropriate my culture.
Yeah, my culture's all yours.
Right, we got Humba the babe. But you
show
shoot
me
her
how
down with your plane.
Show me how to grow corn. I'll show you how to grow something else. You know what I'm talking about?
I don't
Talk
actually.
about your
Well,
erection.
It's
Oh.
Thanksgiving, so I had to make a Thanksgiving joke.
All right, next is Beehive Cup.
You ready, Alex? Show it on the screen.
No, I'm racing Humba Wumba. Ask Humba Wumba.
You should be doing
It's
quick
a Humba.
race.
It's a Humba off. I know. I should be doing quick race. Whatever. I'm gonna quit this.
All right, I'll switch. I'll start playing, and you can start commenting.
I still want to play.
All right, next up is Freezing Furnace at the Beehive Cup, which is the 5th. Oh, jeez. Which is okay. Just the 5th world in Banjo-Kazooie Grunty's Revenge, which is the Game Boy Advance.
Whoa.
Banjo-Kazooie?
Yep.
Okay.
Banjo. Banjo.
Some trivia here is that earlier in development,
Banjo.
Freezing Furnace and
Kazooie.
Grunty Industries were two separate worlds called
Gee,
Freezing Fjord and Fiery Furnace.
Grand Prix.
They were
Cheeto
combined into
Page.
one world due to hardware limitations.
Grunty. Grunties. Industries. Cheeto Page. Give me jiggies.
Okay. Freezing Furnace.
What?
Yeah, I remember it from that game. Oh my god, it's a rectangle.
Really? Because I would have described this as rounded.
Well-rounded.
Not well, just rounded.
Oh, this is where I realized this is the level that made me realize how stupid the flying mechanic above non-path was, because there's many times where you can fly like above these little strips, and it slows you down. And I was like, wait a second.
You know, I actually kind of like that, the race lanes. It like splits up, and then there's like 4 lines. This is the first time they actually do something on a stage. It wasn't until the 9th stage, but they did something.
This is the first time they do something.
Developers like, what if we did something on this one?
Yeah, what if we like programmed something
Halfway through production, like, let's step it up a notch. Let's do something. Let's put lanes on the stage.
Guys, I just want to do something today. What are you talking about? We would just come in and smoke weed every day.
It's like they have a different team for every stage, and like half of them are just sharing the assets, and one guy's like, I want to try something. Yeah. And everyone's like, yeah, good job. And then everyone else is just sharing code.
Yeah. Everyone else is just using the Microsoft Paint tool on their level. Some guy came in, he's like, what if we did more?
What if we push a boundary?
We dig into the code, it's like his notes, and it's like, what is a game? And then it's just like slowly started to unravel at this level.
Games should have unique gameplay challenges. So I thought it would be fascinating if we just opened up the lanes a little more.
Color check. It was
blue
and white, right? Mayhem Temple. Mayhem Temple.
Took you a while.
Yeah.
Did you know?
First level in Banjo-Tooie.
Did you?
I didn't know that. No.
Now you know. The more you know. Mayhem Temple. Mayhem.
Spencer, drop a sick rap.
Oh, I don't got no raps. But I can drop you some knowledge. The Mayhem Temple.
Rap it.
Yo. Banjo.
This level was supposed to be in the original Banjo-Kazooie, but it was instead booted to the second game because this one ran out of room. A game.
Spencer raps.
Well, apparently they just keep running out of room on these games.
Yeah, that's a common occurrence. They're like, oh shit. Put it in the other one.
Mayhem Temple in Banjo-Tooie was sick.
It had big-nosed totem things
that spat darts at you.
Yeah, and you can play as Mumbo Jumbo.
True
But
that.
this isn't a map out of Banjo-Tooie. No, that would have been a good idea.
Subscribe
This is a
if
map
you
out
want
of-
that.
This is a map out of Banjo-Pilot, where the level's green and flat.
And splotchy. There's holes in the ground. Patches
Yeah,
of
it's got
grass.
acne.
Mm-hmm. This is where they start doing like the round things, round segments of the course. Yeah, not great. But I do like the background aesthetic. I like seeing Mumbo's hut. I like seeing the dart shooters. Wow.
Yeah, the hut like peeks at peeks at you. It's like, hey, what's up? I'm the hut.
It's like I'm a
I'm
game.
Mumbo's hut.
I have backgrounds.
Yeah, I'm a game. I have levels and coding and controls.
It's on the box. It has levels. 16 to be
Levels,
precise.
coding,
Wow.
Controls.
controls.
Everything you ever wanted.
It's got it all. Here at Banjo-Pilot.
It's basically a Banjo 5.
Mom, I said I wanted Golden Sun for Christmas. Banjo-Pilot.
It's looking like Banjo-Pilot today.
Looking like Banjo-Pilot stocking stuffers, if you know what I mean.
Stephen Hawking style.
Should we go to the next one? Steamy Vents?
Yes.
Oh, there, yeah. Give me 1 second. I'm on the last lap.
Okay, let's wait for you.
Okay.
Yeah,
We'll cheer him
wait for me.
on. You can do it, Alex.
Just talk amongst yourselves.
Jolly Roger has nothing on you.
I'll be just a second. It's such a
You're-
Klungo. Klungo's giving me some issues here.
As he does,
Yeah.
famously.
Famous Klungo moment.
What a clungo.
Seriously.
Wow, you can't say that, Spencer.
Oh, sorry.
Dare you? How fucking
2021. I
dare you.
forgot the rules.
So did you
All right.
beat him? Okay.
Yeah, next stage. I got like fourth, but we're moving on.
Good to know.
Steamy, Steamy Vents. I thought like the names bounce in like the letters, and I thought the T in Vents was an I, so I thought it said Steamy Venus.
Hey, you thought Humba Wumba was Stevie. Well, check out Venus.
I was
Great.
confused. Steamy Venus. Tell us about Steamy Venus.
It's a track from Banjo-Pilot. This is straight from the wiki.
Oh, it's famous in the Banjo series from Banjo-Pilot, the game that it's in.
Yeah, it's famous because it's the level that it is. It has scenery similar to Hellfire Peaks.
It does. I can agree with that.
It's red.
Ooh, but I can see the course here since it's the only reference. It's just this course. It's got like a big square and a little square.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
More of a rectangle, but it's
Top
got a big
square.
one and a little one. And it even has a really small square where you can go either left or right and then keep progressing through the level. So
Fascinating.
there's
Yes.
some twists and turns in this one.
You say that you gotta learn how to square dance for this one.
Mm-hmm. If I had to describe this in 2 words, it would be red and hot.
It'd be a Royal Rumble.
Yes. Basically, every map is a Royal Rumble. They stole that from each other. But this one has the lanes. So, you know that one guy who did something different? This guy copied him. And then they have Volvagia from Ocarina of Time and one of the
I thought that was the dragon from Donkey.
Nope. Yeah, I don't know where you got that from. This is a Zelda crossover.
You are so wrong.
You have no idea.
Yeah, you don't know anything about Donkey.
I got nothing else. Should we skip? Yeah, there's no trivia for it because there's no trivia from anything for this game. So,
Yeah, it's almost like nobody cares.
This is,
I don't know where you got that.
This is the most important video on YouTube. Because we can.
Yeah, whenever people think Banjo-Pilot, they're gonna think this episode.
Mm-hmm. I'm okay with that.
Jesus.
We're gonna be the faces of Banjo-Pilot.
I can live with that.
One day they're gonna re-release Banjo-Pilot for some god awful reason, and they're gonna be like, as seen on button mappers.
So we're gonna be playable characters. There'll be a
That'd be
mountain,
sick.
Yeah.
or like there'll be like a Mount Rushmore area, but like it's just our 3 heads on the mountain instead.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
You could do it on the
And
box
then,
art.
and then Damon tucked into a bed.
Yeah, Damon like taking some Nyquil.
Yeah.
He could take Cheeto's role and give out like the awards.
Yeah.
Oh, you must recover my NyQuil. You must fly by the 7-Eleven.
What's the next stage?
Jolly Roger's Lagoon. It's the 4th level in Banjo-Tooie.
I can agree with that.
Yeah.
Confirmed.
Hey, this one actually looks a little different. There's water.
Maybe you guys can help me out with this, because there's some trivia here that I don't understand. Jolly Roger's Lagoon was originally the pirate village from Project Dream.
Project Dream was Banjo. Okay, so little fun fact for you, Spencer, and I think you'll like this because you like RPGs. Banjo started out as a RPG for the Super Nintendo, starring a boy who was taking on some pirates, and somehow we got to where we are
off the
now.
rails on that.
Yeah, we just it transitioned to like different to N64, and then they changed the character to a bear, and then they were like, "Fuck it, let's just just go all the way."
Can somebody is there more details about this?
Yeah, because it was an RPG about a boy named Edison who was taking on these pirates, and there's even in Jolly Roger's Bay on Banjo-Tooie, you can find the villain pirate that was supposed to be the villain of that game. He's in the bar. So
I need to do some research on this. This is fascinating.
Yeah, no, Banjo started life as an RPG. That's the true story.
I got to find all the details. I'm very curious how a boy named Edison fighting pirates ends up being Banjo-Kazooie.
it's what happened.
What if it's not a boy named Edison and it's a bear?
And it's not an RPG, and we take out the pirates.
And you got a bird as a partner.
It's a collective.
What if we re-release it later, not as Banjo Pirates, but as Banjo-Pilot?
Genius.
We cracked the code, boys. And we'll just make it
the
a
names.
game.
The names on the lockers, besides D. Jones, are the names of Banjo-Tooie team members.
This
We're
is
not,
in the game
mapping out
Banjo-Tooie, not Banjo-Pilot.
There is no trivia I can tell you that's from this game, Alex.
Did you know when I made the left turn on the 3rd lap, I actually crashed into Jolly Roger?
And his bay.
Humba Wumba.
No, that's my bay.
You sure there's not some like interspecial going on?
A frog.
This is kind of a fun one. Kazooie asks if any of the aliens are named Elvis. It's the name of an alien from Perfect Dark, another Rareware game.
Yeah, you know that one.
Mm-hmm.
You know Elvis.
That was perfect. Dark.
All right, we're on to the last cup, everybody.
Thank God.
Feather.
All right, you get in a boss fight with
Oh yeah, forgot. You
With-
had to-
with Banjo in this one. Okay,
yeah.
so now we're in the
Banjo.
So what if you
Now we're in
play
the Feather
as
Cup.
Banjo? Is this like self-defeatist?
yeah. It was like in Ocarina of Time when you fight Dark Link.
Well, Vavagia was on one of these stages, so I get it.
Yeah. There's a lot of tie-ins to
I
Ocarina.
thought that was Dragon from Donkey.
No,
Still wrong.
Well,
Feather
moving on-
Cup. It's
Oh,
a
no.
witchy world.
It's a
Very,
witchy
very
world.
witch world.
I find it kind of funny.
I find it kind of great.
Witchy
Which-
World is the 3rd level in Banjo-Tooie.
You're right.
Yeah.
Indeed.
It's probably the best level in Banjo-Tooie.
It's probably the best level in Banjo-Pilot.
Yeah, it actually looks kind of different. It's got green, like a swamp.
Can you
like
turn
from
the
my
volume
favorite
up
movie.
too? I think this is the only one that has a unique track. It has like the Haunted Tracks theme from Banjo 1.
Pretty wild.
Sorry, I got to power up.
Don't
You're talking about Mad
apologize.
Monster Mansion? No, that is not Mad Monster Mansion.
It's close. It's the most they could do on the GBA. They can't quite do a Mad Monster Mansion, but they could do a Monster Mansion.
Do a Monster Mash.
Uh,
They could do
this
the
was so
VG
much.
mashup.
This world was originally intended for Banjo-Kazooie, but was pulled out due to time constraints.
Oh my god!
I don't know if you thought about that.
If you keep reading these Tooie facts, we're gonna have nothing to talk about during the Tooie map out.
Well, hopefully the game will stand on its own. I just pray.
Witchy World I would describe as grimy carnies. Do you want fries with this? And best track.
Insane Clown Posse.
Basically. There's a fry stand. It says fries it's like McDonald's.
I thought they were selling computer parts.
Classic mix up. You know, fries. Computer parts. LCD screens. Wavy fries. Waffle fries. Motherboards. RAM.
Next up is Breagle Beach. Is this Breagle Beach?
This is the menu.
Oh.
Before each track, it plays this fucking bop. Oh.
Beach stage.
Yeah.
Regal.
So we're going to Breagle Beach, right?
That's not, dude. This is just fucking Treasure Trove Cove again.
Yeah.
But orange.
Well, no, it's Breagle Beach.
Hold on, wait. It shows the background image. It is literally Treasure Trove Cove. Hold on a second. Let the camera turn. It's taking a. This is a 3D game.
This is
so it's gonna-
yeah. This panoramic is nice.
This is nice. It's a nice view. Hold on, where is it? There it is. Oh, we're almost there. Treasure Trove Cove.
wait
It's
for
just
it.
flipped.
Oh shit!
There it is.
It's across the
They
water.
they literally just flipped it.
It's a neighboring island.
Well, it's the second world of Banjo-Kazooie Grunty's Revenge. That's what it is.
Oh.
Yeah, but that's not the background they used. They used the Treasure Trove Cove background again.
And that game was isometric.
Yeah, it's true. I know.
Okay. Next? Or what are you doing staying here for a while?
Yeah, I like the beach.
Yeah, did you build a sandcastle?
This is a beach stage. Trees suck, and it's dusky.
Trees suck.
Trees
General
suck.
statement. Trees suck. I want a T-shirt that just says.
I
"Trees
know."
suck." Trees suck. I know.
You left me trees by the stairs.
Leaves, let me know you care. It's a classic.
Trees
I'm
suck.
winning. Trees suck. Trees suck is the best statement I've ever heard.
Stage has a lot of trees, which suck, by the
Yeah,
way.
they're just the worst. I hate when you collide with them.
I think this is the only map. This is the only map out where I'm going to be able to finish it as we talk about it in its entirety.
Yeah. Sure, the listeners are thrilled to know that you're accomplishing that.
Okay, next stage. Pterodactyl land for our Terry friend.
Or Pterodactyl Land.
Pterodactyl Land.
Spencer, did you know that in Pterodactyl Land on the on Tui, there's a rock formation that you can hop across, and if you pan the camera out and look at it from above, it is a penis.
Really?
Yeah, it's like a penis jizzing. That's true. They actually included that, and
The
nobody
developer
knows.
interviewed?
Yeah,
How
Verified.
come that's not in the trivia notes?
That's an Easter. Look up Pterodactyl Land penis rock or something. I don't know, something like that.
I don't know if
I'll
I
have Google
would.
Images.
I'm looking at it. Okay.
you
I
see
see it.
It's that is a penis.
That's exactly what that is. Holy shit.
That's not like, oops, we accidentally put a penis rock in. That's like they were like, yeah, check this out. Put a penis rock in this.
There's literally, it's not one of those things that you can like be like, oh, maybe it's this or maybe no, it's like strictly that.
I would look it up, but it's going to ruin my OBS footage. So I'm not going to.
Just take the word for it. You've played Banjo too, and you didn't notice the penis rock?
No. I didn't look for it.
You're missing out on penis rock.
Found you.
That was the dinosaur stage, and I'm playing this right now, and I don't see dinosaurs.
If I had to describe this in one word, it would be mysterious. There.
You keep describing things in 2 words.
Well, here's a one word. There's little footprints and stop whistling.
Stop whistling.
Turn the volume up.
Oh, hold on. But the volume's on the bottom of my phone. Ooh! Shit! Damn! Oh, finished.
All right, next up.
Last up.
Pop.
Last actual level is
my
Cauldron
God.
Keep.
They can keep this one to themselves. This one sucks.
This 9th and final world in Banjo-Tooie.
It's really indicated by the background and everything here.
The Sonic Adventure killer whales are back.
Yeah.
The Sonic Adventure killer whales are back!
They've been here.
In your room!
They're in like every other stage. You know, this is a flying game.
They're at every stage. We really need to include the killer whales.
Especially on the last stage. About Grunty.
Give us some fun facts, Spencer.
Not actually necessary to deactivate the laser mesh, as you can just jump through the gaps instead.
Okay.
Do you know what the buttons on her laser say?
Just tell me. 'Cause I don't
Suck
think
and
so.
blow.
Suck and blow. Okay.
They're very mature at rare.
This level was originally going to be a fuller world like the other 8 levels in the game. The other 8 levels in the game, however, was simplified to Cauldron Keep due to time constraints.
This was super simplified. Like, this is not indicative of, like, Banjo at all. It's like a snow level.
Yeah, he doesn't live in the snow.
Color check?
Blue.
Snow?
White.
Snow check?
Check.
That's what we need to do. We need to go skiing, guys.
Okay.
Well, that wraps up Banjo-Pilot. We're going to go skiing.
Okay, Banjo-Pilot. Best game ever?
That's arguable.
Best game of all time?
Just for the 3rd time, I'm just going to slip an apology again to our viewers and / listeners. They had to sit through this.
How long is this episode?
It's over an hour.
my god!
Hour
We
9.
did it!
Woohoo!
We did it!
We're
Yeah!
officially the Banjo Pilots. You're just like Stone Temple Pilots. Well, we are the Banjo Pilots.
That's us.
Under the sea, under the sea.
Banjo
Under the
Pilot
sea,
belongs
under the sea.
under the sea.
Down here it's banter. Down here it's winter.
Take
Drink it from me.
it from me.
So let's do
Stephen Hawking.
a stage analysis. Let's give them stars, 1 out of 5.
Okay, good.
Spiral Mountain.
5.
Mm. Yeah, I'm gonna say 1.
Okay, I'll go 2. Jinxie's Dunes.
Ooh, you know what? I give that one a 5.
Had Dunes. I'm gonna give it a 1.
Okay, I'll probably go 1. Freeze Easy Peak.
Oh, that one's easily a 5.
Oh man, I love ice stages. I love the cold. I'm gonna give it a 1.
Okay, I'll go 3. Though Killer Whales did it for me. Hellfire Peaks.
Ooh, Hellfire Peaks is it's hot, and for that I have to give it a 5 because it's hot.
I love the intensity. I love the heat.
Mm.
I'm gonna give it a 1.
Okay, cool. I'll give it a 2. Columns and bridges. Treasure Cove.
Oh, it's a treasure in my eyes, so it easily gets a 5.
Okay.
I like pirates. I like the idea of swashbuckling adventure.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna give it a 1.
Interesting. I go 2. Being modest. Clanker's River.
Oh, Clanker's River. You know, I love seeing Clanker again. And I have to give my big fish boy a 5.
Cool.
Getting swept up with the current, taken away by this beautiful clanker,
Yeah, he's curvy.
curvy clanker. I'm gonna give it a 1.
Very interesting. Okay, yeah, I go humble on this one too. I'm gonna humble myself. You know, understand that it is in fact a level. So Grunty Industries.
Oh, this one easily manufactures a 5 from me.
Mm-hmm.
You can't export greatness like they do in this one.
Mm-hmm.
I'm giving it a 1.
Okay, cool. The Grunty industry as a whole is pretty toxic, so I'm gonna have to go 2. How about Goby's Valley?
Oh, Goby's a homie. If I give Goby anything but a 5, it'd be a disservice.
Right. I get that.
I don't think you could go by another level
Like this one.
of quality as this. So I'm gonna give it a 1.
That's true. You probably couldn't. Not with real money. So I will give it a 2 because it's flat. Freezing Furnace.
Ooh, freezing furnace. How to explain freezing furnace? I think the only way I could really explain freezing furnace is just by giving it a 5.
Okay, I could see that.
I mean, you're hot, you're cold, sending me mixed messages. I'm giving it a 1.
Okay, the developers tried something new here, which I respect. So I have to give a point for that. So definitely a 2. And the whale says hi. Mayhem Temple.
Ooh, just like the ancient Mayahems predicted,
Mhm.
I'm giving it a 5.
I say stick a spear in it because this one's done. I'm giving it a 1.
If I had to put it somewhere on the calendar, it would be where it says 2. Steamy Vents.
Steamy Venus is getting a steamy 5 from me.
Mm-hmm.
This level's so hot, it's got steam coming from it. I'm giving it a 1.
I love the Ocarina of Time crossover. So 2. It gets a point for that. Jolly Roger's Lagoon.
This one makes me very jolly.
Mm.
Roger does a good job with that with his lagoon. 5.
His hands are down. He raised
The
their
creature from this lagoon is a blast to play. So I'm giving it a 1.
hand. Okay. I don't have much to say about this other than 2, so I'll stick with that. I'm gonna go next to Witchy World.
People ask me all the time, which world? Witchy world? Which world? And I'll tell you, which world? The one I'm giving a 5.
Makes sense.
This one's put a spell on me. A bad one. I'm giving it a 1.
This was arguably my favorite stage in the game, so I would have to give it a 2. We're going to Breagle Beach, the 3rd beach stage.
I don't like the fact that this is basically just a copy paste of Treasure Trove Cove. They put it in the background. It's the same thing, again, basically.
Yeah.
So I have to give it a 5.
Yeah. I mean, they did copy paste a 5, so it should be another 5.
Yeah. Make sure you don't breeze through this one. There's a lot to see. I'm giving it a 1.
Okay. Brie Cheese is actually one of Faberlon's favorite stage, a friend of the show. So for that, I give it a point, because who doesn't like Brie on the beach? 2. Terry Land.
Terryland. I don't know if Terry put it there or not, but there is Penis Rock. 5.
I'm pretty sure this is called Pterodactyl Land. And there's nothing prehistoric about the game design here.
Mm-hmm.
This is on the cutting edge.
Yes.
I give it a 1.
Interesting. I got some love for my man Terry, so, I have to err in his favor, so I will go 2. That is where I will go. And last but not least, definitely least, we have Cauldron Keep.
Oh, Cauldron Keep. All the memories I've had a Cauldron Keep. Look, dude, back in high school, the kids would say, "You want to go to Cauldron Keep?" Oh, and I would be like, "Only when I find that special girl." Cauldron Keep. Keep on. Keep it on. Get a 5.
There's a long way to that. Cauldron Keep. I think Cauldron can keep it because I don't want it. I'm giving it a 1.
Okay. They really
the turntables.
They really dug a hidden gem out of that cauldron. So, it was a keeper to somebody, but not to me. But for them, I would bump it up to a 2. And Banjo-Pilot as a whole.
Best game of all time.
You gotta get it at a 5, right?
Yeah.
5 out of 5.
Wow. A man of so few words.
I mean,
it's so powerful.
It's got graphics,
Mm-hmm.
music,
Has them, yeah.
controls,
It does.
visuals, a deep narrative if you're looking for it. It's got multiple party members for your party.
Agreed.
You have tons to do in the game.
A lot.
Varied gameplay. Game could easily last you 200 hours. Really, it's just a phenomenal title. People look over this game. I mean, it's easily one of the best action RPG, wrestling, sports, first-person shooter, platformer, adventure games that I've ever played in my life.
Yeah.
Banjo-Pilot.
Strata.
Banjo-Pilot gets a 5.
Out of
Out of 1.
Whoa.
Steve.
Yeah, our usual scale of 1 was not good enough for Banjo-Pilot. We had to expand it a little.
All right, Spencer, you review it.
When people talk about Banjo-Pilot,
They do.
they always, every single time, they talk about the graphics.
Right.
They talk about how beautiful the game looks.
They do.
This palette swap versus that palette swap.
Colors.
Yeah.
It's real colors.
It's like I think there's more to this game than just a pretty face.
Yeah,
It's, as Alex said, it has controls.
it does.
Like when you're playing this game, you can press some of the buttons, and occasionally there's like an actual correspondence to what happens on screen.
It's true. You'll move.
Like, yeah. Like sometimes when you're flying, you can go up and down, and left and right.
Right.
And it's kind of like there's maybe a deeper story there.
Yeah. Maybe.
Maybe. And I'd be interested to see them try this again, but with older hardware,
Right.
and see if they could come up with something that encapsulates what Banjo-Kazooie was going for with Banjo-Pilot.
Mm-hmm.
Like, what was some of the real intention there?
Right.
I think Banjo-Pilot might be a victim of its own success,
Interesting.
and I think that's a shame.
Yeah.
For that, I'm going to give it a 1 out of 5.
Okay. You reversed it. It's like 5 out of 1, so that's like 1 out of 5. This leaves me in a weird spot.
That's right.
So
Yeah, you're the tiebreaker here. What's your thoughts on Banjo-Pilot?
yeah. Well, I wasn't thinking much about it, but I did play it twice. I played the same cup twice. Banjo-Pilot's game, I can confirm that there are levels. It has controls,
Yes.
backgrounds, some semblance to the Banjo-Kazooie universe. Like some people are like deep in like the Marvel thing. Well, we're deep in the Banjo thing. So like, killer whales, Ocarina of Time, flat tracks.
Flatus.
I mean, this is if flat Earth wasn't a thing at this time. I mean, well, this might have just invented it. And for some people, that's like where conspiracy theories began. And for others, it was just part of their life. And I think
Is Banjo a flat earther?
I think Banjo-Pilot is actually deep despite being so flat.
Mm-hmm.
And it really gives Earth like a whole new, paint, color, life. And it's there. And for being there, that's half the battle.
It's there.
It's
there for sure.
It really showed up. And that's more than most parents in America can say. Banjo-Pilot.
Like that you tie it that way.
Yeah. I did. And since speaking of tie it, I have to break that tie. So I give it a 2. Banjo-Pilot. Deserves it. Deserves this 2 out of 4. 2 out of 4.
11.
Oh, you've changed the denominator.
Right.
Like Banjo-Pilot changed the game.
13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20.
Yes. Okay. He gets his
21.
numbers. He's counting.
No, sorry. I'm counting how many other games we could have played instead of Banjo-Pilot. 21, 22, 23.
Well, why would you?
25,
Like, why would you play
25, 26,
any other game?
So
Really.
20.
It's like sometimes when I've got my list of games, I got my Steam library, right?
Yeah.
And you're just kind of scrolling through it. Like I paid a bunch of money for this shit, and it's like, but it's not going to be Banjo-Pilot.
Yeah, go back to Old Faithful.
Like I got Cyberpunk just kind of sitting there, like, hey, we just upgraded, we got everything, we got the lights on the ground. It's like, okay, well, Banjo-Pilot had that.
Yeah.
Banjo-Pilot has a ground.
It does.
It's like want to replay The Witcher 3. The world's expansive. We've ironed out some of the bugs. It's
Trees. So I hate trees.
Yeah, it's like I don't want the trees.
I want the whales.
I want Banjo-Pilot. Yeah.
I want
So
the beach.
why you're listing alternatives, but I want to play the real deal.
Yeah.
I don't want to play an alternative. I want to play Banjo-Pilot.
He wants a real 1 out
I
of 5.
think we accomplished that.
1 out of 5 experience.
Mm-hmm.
Because this is the only 1 of a 5 that you'll ever get.
True.
Plus, it's got
Like, do you even
motherfucking
rate the
ginger.
other games on the same scale as Banjo-Pilot?
No, I don't do anything out of 4.
Pilot is the scale.
Yeah.
Yeah, I literally weigh things
By which all games are measured.
over Banjo-Pilot's non-existent reputation. Banjo. Pilot. Hey.
Okay, that's Little Mermaid.
Yeah.
I've been doing that this whole time.
Stop recording now.
Okay.
Hey y'all, don't forget to subscribe to them button mappers.